My personal experience is Chelsea cats, Abyssinian, and the Egyptian Mau are like, I mean, they could probably live in a house with kids that are that are, there are kids that are very mature for their age and kids that are just really good with animals. So they could easily live in a house with that. But especially my Egyptian Mau, who can be pretty dangerous if somebody just went up to him and picked him up. I mean, a stranger picked him up. He can really hurt someone. Same with the Chelsea and the Abyssinians. So, like, they aren't good with just any kids. Like, I mean, they've been around kids, sure, but I mean, those kids weren't trying to hold them. But the Maine Coon and the Norwegian forest cat are good with kids. So, I mean, they're safe with kids. So, but I don't know how they would react if a kid grabbed and pulled their tail. I mean, I'm sure they'd defend themselves. Like some cats, like ragdolls, and maybe even Persians, might run away. So I don't think they're that good. The gentle giant thing, I think, is like I don't like that, the whole gentle giant thing. I think it's a stupid thing to say because I don't think any cat should be a gentle giant. A cat is a cat. It's a carnivore. They come from a wild cat, which is a very fierce animal. That's a fierce carnivore. I mean, I don't think any animal should be bred to be a gentle giant. I think it's a really stupid thing to say. And people who say it, it's just ridiculous because you're trying to turn an animal into something it's not. And you're just basically trying to create something it's not. Maine Coons are they're more destructive than most cats. They smash things, they break things more often than most cats. They're bigger. They knock stuff down all the time. They're harder to hold than most cats. They're harder to carry around. They don't really like being picked up. I don't know if I would say they're a gentle giant. They're more of a dog, I'd say. They're more of like a sweet cat, kind of. They're more of a dog. They like to be around you, kind of. But I don't think I would call them more of a gentle giant. They still have strong claws. I mean, they're not a pillow with legs. The only cat breed I would say is a gentle giant would be a ragdoll. They're more of a gentle giant type of a cat, I'd say. But I think that whole thing is stupid. I mean, if you want a gentle giant type of an animal, get a cow. If you have the space, or if you want a gentle giant type of an animal, get like a Saint Bernard maybe, or those dogs that are just really really big and fat that don't really move. I mean, a cat's not supposed to be a gentle giant. Maine Coons, they are more destructive, I'd say, than most cats because they're very big, but with the size, their energy is higher than the most cats. So they knock stuff down and they make more of a mess and they break a lot of things. So I wouldn't say they're say they're a gentle giant. I mean, and they do like to swipe at you when you go up and down the stairs. They do like to claw at you. So, and I have been clawed a few times. But they do seem to they are safer around kids. Like, I wouldn't be scared to leave a kid alone in the house with my Maine Coon. I wouldn't trust my other cats just because I wouldn't trust a person around my other cats just because these are not really socialized cats. They were breeding cats before, so they don't know people that well. So I mean, if the person did the wrong thing, they would hurt a person out of fear. But the Maine Coon is really well socialized. So I mean, I don't think I couldn't see her hurting like a kid for just like a silly reason, while the Egyptian Mau might out of fear. So, but I mean, I find a lot of cats are great with kids. If the kid is good with the cat will be amazing with the kid. That's how I've seen it. The cats who are aggressive are always been mistreated. So I've never ever seen an animal, period, that has been treated amazing and has not been sweet and gentle with a kid. It's always the parents not supervising and allowing their kid to mistreat the animal, and then the animal becomes fearful and starts fighting back. So it has nothing to do with the animal. It can be any breed, Siamese, Bengal, anything. They can all bond with a child. All these breeds can be the best with kids. They can bond with the kid and become the best pet with the kid. That's why even the most aggressive cat breed, the Turkish van, is supposed to be the most aggressive cat breed, but it can be the best cat breed if it meets the right kid. It all depends on the child and the parenting. Children who treat animals like crap is bad parenting. The worst parents are raise the worst kids who treat animals like crap. But the best parents teach their kids to be amazing around animals, and you will find that those kids will bond with any animal, no matter what breed it is. You will find a well-raised child who will be good around pets and will befriend a Turkish van cat. Like an amazing, well-raised kid that is good around animals could probably adopt any of my cats even. And these are cats that have never been socialized. They just, it's instinct, even on the person's part. Humans are animals. So the child will know by instinct. It's just good parenting. And they will just mix. I had a very high, high-strung Siamese cat who would lip smack. It was so scary. It would terrify full-grown men. When she did this, she would lip smack when she would get angry or scared. Not angry, but scared. She would just lip smack like a true wildcat, and it was terrifying to people. But when we adopted her out, there was a child there, and she loved that child. So she grew to love the child because of the child was just raised well, and they ended up bonding together for life. So I mean, it's all in how the it's all on how the child is raised. So when they say the cat breed or the cat is good with children, it should be the other way around. It should be, how was this child raised? Are they raised good around animals? Because some children just shouldn't own pets. They just shouldn't be around animals. Or they shouldn't have cats. They should choose a different animal for the child, like a big dog or something. It's just, people go about it the wrong way, always. I mean, I just had to get that out. I mean, I really had to get that out, actually. Thank you for listening to that, actually.